I don't know if you've heard me tell this story about when I got offered to do TV, and then I had all these body symptoms come up that were literally like everything on my right side, afraid to move forward. And as I went into my inner child was like, if you go on TV, you will be judged and attacked and abused and literally die. It's like these depths of, it's like, again, if I'm seen as a light leader, I'm going to be burned on the stake. I'm going to be thrown in prison. There's all these lifetime connections in my body that say it is not okay to be exposed. It's not okay to be seen. And I had to go, wow, thank you, love, for letting me know this is what you're afraid of. This is what you think is going to happen, because all that's really happening is this protector is doing everything to try to support you, but it thinks you're still that baby who is going to be hurt. And if you let out a cry, you're going to be abused, you're going to be dominated, you're going to be controlled, and you won't be safe. Right?
And it's interesting that the word death came up for you as well.
Yeah. It was like, you see the layers of where it goes to. It's like, oh, if I do this thing that's up here, we think is very simple human, it's literally tied to, and I think Inga had that as well. It's like, if this happens and this happens and this happens, this happened, well, I won't be taken care of and I'm going to die. It's like, wow. But that's what's actually your system believes, and that's okay. So we're in some way, we're going to do a lot more work and support you in bringing these parts to full healing. But what you can do now is to be able to, you're just going to be like reparenting with that part, with that protector of saying, actually, love. So it's like you're just having a conversation with this, because you have these inner parts, these wounded aspects, these protectors, these managers, these other parts of ourselves that are speaking, that are jumping in, that are creating our behaviors, etc. So you might start to feel and shut that down right away. The protector goes, oh, no. You're, I think you're a baby and I need to protect you. And this is how. So in my experience with that, I had to go, oh, thank you, love. And what's actually really true is I broke down the stories, like what happens if I continue to hide? If I continue to hide, I'm actually, when I'm hiding in the shadows in the dark and I'm holding this vibration of fear, I'm going to be attacked. I'm going to be in harm's way, because energy never lies, and I'm going to attract exactly that. That's why, if you know my story, read my book or other things, I had rape attempts, stalkers, kidnappers, sexual abuse. I attracted left and right. I don't know how many attempts of literally where I should have died. And a lot that I blocked out too. I remember talking to my sister one day and she's like, do you remember that day that you almost got kidnapped? I was right with you. And this guy tried to pull you in a car. And I was like, I don't remember that at all. I blocked out a lot of them too.
Yes, of course.
Right. Yeah. And so I had to actually go, this is what happens when we hide. And it's actually when we step out into the light is when we are seeing that we're literally in the light. It's like turning on the lights and you're seeing everything to be safe. It's like, that's when we're the most safe. When I step into the light, I can receive the angels that are here to support me. I can receive the beautiful beloveds that are, looking for exactly what I have to offer, and the deep friendships, all that. If I'm hiding down here, I don't want anyone to see me, I'm never going to have those beautiful experiences. So I just had to sweet talk my little girl, be like, actually, what's true, my love, is that when we are seen, we are safe.
Yeah.
When we're seen, we're safe. When we're hiding is when we attract and create being unsafe. Remember, what's really true is that there's nothing to protect. We're actually open to more love. This is what's really true. This is how we get to have more love. Yep, that might feel uncomfortable, but I'm going to breathe into that. And I'm going to allow myself to being witnessed and seen and felt and heard.